Hey Internet. So just a bit of a quick one today. The 550d1 isn't running right, and I knew that when we picked it up. The seller was very honest about that, but it's just the carbs needed cleaning out, so I'm going to whip them off today and get that done, see if we can't get it running a bit better. So let's have those carbs off. Okay. Right, so Darren had said it wasn't running right, and he suspected that the carbs need cleaning out. I'm just looking at this, just looking at how these are. I've got no reason to doubt that. However, you've obviously got the fuel line and the line for the vacuum. That's the vacuum there, isn't it? Yeah. But then we've got these two pipes here with nothing on them. Now I'm assuming that we should have a pipe between the two. Well, because I put some fuel in it last week and got it running, and yeah, it was misfiring and stuff, just like it would if the carbs needed cleaning out. Exactly that sort of symptom. You know, it wouldn't run on anything other, you know, it wouldn't run unless the choke was on, just sort of indicating that the pilot's jets are probably blocked. But on Monday, or maybe Sunday, I came into the garage on Sunday, and loads of petrol had poured out of it, and I just thought, oh, it's probably a float height issue or something like that, or float stuck, and it'll be resolved once I clean it out. But looking at this, surely there should be something on there. So D1 owners out there, if you can let me know what should be on there. I mean, there either should be blocked off or there should be a link pipe on them. I've got plenty of pipe I can put on, but yeah, I'm not too sure. So let me know in your comments below, please. I would really appreciate it. Other than that, let's take them apart a bit and have a bit of a look, see what's going on inside, and see if we can't clean it out. Right then, so the jets were all in a bad way. Cleaned them all out. Cleaned the carbs out as best I can, I think. Everything looks nice and clean in there now. I do want to paint them, but I don't think that's a job for today. I think it'd be ridiculous to try and paint them all completely assembled, but I don't know. So I think I'll have to get a new set of gaskets and everything and strip them all down and paint the parts. I mean, what do you think? Do you think you could? I think it'd look a mess personally, but I don't know. So anyway, I'm keen to try and get it going again and give it another go. And tell you what, the carbs are really difficult to get off. I'd forgotten just how bad the gap is for the between the carbs and the boots for the airbox. So it's going to be a right old wriggle getting it back in. But I think that's what I'm going to do, and then see if we can't fire it up and see if it's cured A, the fuel leak, and B, the running issues. Okay. Things that we've got to do that aren't right. One, the centre stand is missing the proper bracket, so it's actually touching the chain when it's up. I don't know if it's a case of just bending the bracket at the bottom of the exhaust, but that looks quite close to the tyre now, so we'll have to do that before we go out on it. The other thing, there is no way it should be leaning over that much on the side stand. I think the bike is sitting too high at the back. I suspect that these shockers are wrong, or they're just not compressing enough. I'm not too sure, but it's definitely too high. I mean, I'm 6 foot odd. It's a struggle to get both feet on the ground, and these weren't a big bike, so something's sitting too high. And there's no way that the side stand should lean over that much. The other thing I've noticed I don't like, that I'll have to sort out, is when the side stand's up. Right, so when the side stand is up, you haven't really got a lot of room between this spring and the, you know, so when you've got your boot on, it's going to be catching the side stand. So I don't know whether this is wrong. I don't remember it being like that. I mean, I know we've got to do something with the side stand because of that switch, but I don't know, it's just like the side stand's too short and this doesn't stick out far enough, so I'm not too sure. We'll have to have a look at that. I think I know what it is. I think these are on the wrong side. I think these should be forward to make it closer, so I think this is off the wrong side. I mean, they'll only go on, they've got locators, so that's doesn't, but oh look, it's loose anyway. But yeah, I think that should be on the other way around, so we're going to do that as well. But hey, she's a beaut, isn't she? Oh yeah, the other thing is, and I knew about this anyway, he did point it out, but the exhaust pipe is knackered. Just there, it's really heavily corroded. I just put a bit of gum there, just because I wanted to get it running properly, and I didn't want anything to do with the exhaust affecting how it was running whilst I was working on the carbs. So it was never going to be staying there. I suspect I'm going to have to take it off and either have it welded or I'm not sure. But yeah, that needs doing as well before it goes on the road. Yeah, you can hear it blowing, can't you? I think it's hanging onto the revs a bit, and we've still got this bit of movement here. You know, this, so that's a throttle cable linkage adjustment. I had to do it on the Z550 when I set that up, but that was no problem. But yeah, I'm it's a bit curious about the side stand. I mean, he said it leaned over a lot when he put it on the side stand, but you know, because it's like it hardly drops any height when you take it off the centre stand. But yeah, these are definitely on the wrong way around. Yes, of course I'll have to readjust the... no, well, maybe they're not, because otherwise how would that be? D1 owners, I'll rely on a bit of advice on that one. Do you know what I mean? It's like, just look, I don't know if I can show you what I mean exactly. So yeah, your foot is catching the side stand when you're trying to do the gears. So I'm not sure about that. It seems to be in the way, and I don't remember it being like that. Oh yeah, look, eagle-eyed amongst you might notice. Black tank cap, looks smart, eh? Right, so we're certainly getting a little bit of a list of jobs that we need to do on the bike. I've got the logbook back now, so I'll get it VHI'd. I've tried sawing it. I've had the confirmation through, but it still says untaxed on the DVLA website. But I'm not too worried about that at the moment, as I've got the confirmation email from them. But I think we do need to go through a few nuts and bolts, just check everything's tight. It's quite clearly that isn't. You can see it moving. Right, okay, so that's it for today. I hope you've enjoyed the little video. The jets were definitely blocked in the carbs. The carbs were in a right dirty old state inside. I'll have to get some more carb cleaner. I've run out of the old STP, so I'll get some more of that. But and boy oh boy, I didn't film me putting the boots back on between the back of the carbs and the air filter, because nobody likes to see a grown man cry, and they are just as horrible as I remember them. However, these are new boots, so they were lovely and malleable, but you know, what a horrible job, just a horrible job. I completely remember now why I put cone filters on mine way back in the day, and why everybody else did as well. So yeah, alright, well, it's running nice now. Just got to do something with that exhaust. I might go and have a look on eBay, see what we can find, because it's where the four pipes join the silencer. So those small four pipes that come out of the silencer, are corroded, so that's holed. I've got to get it off and have a look. I don't know whether it's something that could be welded, or I don't know whether I could get some sleeves, or I don't know, but yeah, we've got to do that. Brill. Okay, thanks for staying with me. I hope you enjoyed the 550d1 video, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.